Do not call 911 over slow pizza delivery, guys. This is a message from me to you. It's a public service announcement. Don't bother 911 when the pizza's not showing up on time. You know, I did a story a few months ago about people calling 911 because KFC ran out of gravy. What a strange reason to call 911. People will call 911 over everything, it seems. It's just like, I lost my keys, calling 911. Well, the police want you to know, do not call 911 over slow pizza, okay? There are a lot of phone numbers you can call if you want to get pizza. 911 isn't one of them, and you certainly can't be calling them when the pizza's late. Now, Rideau Lakes Township says, this is in Ottawa, by the way, says a 911 call came in from Ontario, about a 45-minute drive north. A 32-year-old woman described by police as a hungry patron was requesting their help because her pizza order was not ready on time. This is a crazy person. When officers arrived, they found the woman waiting in her car with her son, ready to explain how unhappy she was with the restaurant. I'm confused. Okay, was she in her car at her home? She just waited in the car for the pizza? Like, that doesn't make any sense. No, she must have been at the restaurant. She left the restaurant? We need more information here. Police say she was educated on the proper use of 911 on the spot by police. My question is, why did you even show up in the first place, police? What a waste of gasoline. I mean, the 911 operator should just tell the woman right then and there, hey lady, you have the wrong number. Okay, this is the number for emergencies. You want to call, I don't know who you want to call your mother. I mean, what can I do? I can't help you. You want to complain? You know, tweet it. What can I say? Tweet it to Domino's or whoever your pizza place is. The Sergeant Josh Kingsley says calling 911 is a quote for a life-threatening situation or imminent danger or a crime that's in progress. The misuse of the 911 system does carry the potential for a mischief charge, but officers opt to simply educate the callers in this case. There was no immediate word on whether or not the woman eventually got her pizza. I love how the article gives you. Oh, thanks for the pizza update. I was wondering, did she, you know, the whole time I'm like, hey, did the lady get her pizza or what? I was on the edge of my seat, right guys? Weren't you like, holy shit, did she get it though? Did she get it? We need more information though. I want to know why she was in her car. She storms out of the pizza place. Where's my goddamn pizza? I've never, you know, look, it's taken a while for me to get my food at a restaurant. Never did I go wait in my car and call 911. Like, what the hell? No, you ask, can I speak to the manager? I mean, be a reasonable human being. Wow, so many people just have bad brains. Bad brains out there. I mean, just there's a lack of reasonable people, reasonable human beings. You know, I notice that sometimes people like invite me to things and I'm like, why did they invite me to that? They don't really know me, and I'm really kind of a failure in life on some level. Like today, for instance, I got invited to be a guest on a podcast about MMA fighting. Like my buddy does a podcast on MMA fighting. It's kind of popular too. It's called MMA Roasted with Adam Hunter. And I said, Adam, I don't know anything about MMA. I don't follow it. I've watched one afternoon of MMA fighting, and that was with you when we were doing shows in San Diego. I don't know anything about it. I'm not a fight expert. I don't really do that. And he goes, no, that's okay. Just come. It'll be fun. And I realized, oh, he just wants me around because I'm a cool, reasonable human being. That's all. And why is that? Because there's a lack of reasonable human beings out there, I think. So that if you are a reasonable human being, people want you around, okay? They're like, holy shit, this person isn't a freaking moron and a weirdo and isn't going to make a scene and doesn't have unreasonable demands and doesn't call 911 for no goddamn reason. Like, isn't it so messed up that in the world, if you're a reasonable human being, you actually stand out? This is what I can't wrap my head around. You know, I assume... At one point in my life when I was naive, I just assumed that most people are reasonable human beings. Not the case, apparently, not the case. To the fact where when you're actually a nice, good person, people go, you know, you're nice and good. And I want to thank you for not being totally weird and making me uncomfortable when we hung out today. You're like, oh my God. And will you please come to my wedding? I'm like, this is how you get invited to weddings. Just be a reasonable human being. Not that I enjoy being invited to weddings. I turn down a lot of weddings because I'm totally broke. Every time somebody sends me a wedding invite, it's like, here's a $500 bill for you. I'm like, oh, thanks. Oh, and by the way, we're having the reception in Cancun. Can you? Oh yeah, I have $2,000 laying around for because you decided to meet somebody that you want to have a union with for 2 years and then have a divorce. There's a 50% chance of that. There's a 50% chance that I'm spending $1,500 for you to be in attendance at and witness what's going to be a failure in a couple years. But wow, this took a really weird turn with my rant here. Sorry about that, guys. This is what you get with Weird AF News. You don't just get Weird AF News. You get a strange, scatological rant from a person who's thinks they're reasonable, but I'm obviously crazy and need it to be on pills. So, hey, if you want to send me some pills, I'll give you my address. Just email me, funnyjones@gmail.com. I will give you my address. You send whatever pills you want that you think might help me get my shit together. This is Jonesy, Weird AF News.